What's up, y'all? Oh man, so let's talk about tanking. Well, we're gonna talk about different stuff today, but tanking will be one of the things we discuss. Um, Ba-doom. We'll get our little parachute here. We're tanking the Nom again. I'm sorry, I kind of got lost in thought there. It's been a while since I did one of these little commentaries after the thought, so, I'm doing Brewmaster tanking. Oh, man, I'm having a blast. By the way, Reckless, this one is for you. I made a video a couple days ago about about the fact that my subscription went out. It'd be a while till I can get another one. Subscriber slash friend. I mean, Reckless, he's a great friend of mine and everything. So, anyways, yeah, he helped a brother out. So, I greatly appreciate any help a brother can give. I appreciate. I just now noticed I haven't picked another talent since I hit 30. Oh well, we'll do that later. But I mean, dude, I'm a Brewmaster tank with heirlooms, and you'll see at I'm level 30ish now. So yeah, I need a dual spec and maybe go into Windwalker because I got the dual swords to try Windwalker, but I got full looms, and this dude is just like he's just death walking. He's just nothing but destruction. I love it, so yeah. But I started this tune. Heineken is back, and I started Heineken back when I did a starting zone series, and I did an orc, and this is my first orc ever, and so for the Horde, folks. And so, but yeah, man, this dude here is just walking death. I'm grabbing all these big pools, and they really can't hurt me that much. I do some spitting fire, apply a dot, and then we just go with it. But what I was saying about being level 30 back on that target is, at level 30 as a Brewmaster, I have everything I need to go all the way up to level 100 pretty much. There's a few other abilities I'll get, like the spinning crane kick. I'll get that. I think it's at 60ish. I'll get spinning crane kick. And that's just handy for AoE pulls. But I mean, for the most part, I got just about everything I need, I got my expel harm. I got my blackout kick, which I want blackout kick, and I want to do the tiger palm. This guy brought all these folks, and I watched this. We're like, this is okay. See, I got tidy plates. I guess I needed a video on showing how to set up tidy plates, so you'll know that when you have aggro and everything. So I know I have aggro and everything because it's all turned green on me, and I just hold it in one place. Boom! I hit my expel harm. I hit my blackout kick, which brings up my stagger. And just boom, we just go through it. Tiger punch, that puts a debuff on them with the armor reduction. I do my keg smash, and I do my breath of fire. Every once in a while I'll hit a guard up. I really don't need guard that much, but boom, we're just going to run with it. At this level of WoW, just about everybody here is in full looms, or some part of looms, just about everybody has looms. And so with looms, especially in the lower levels like this 30 junk, dude, it's not even, the priest can tank this right now. So those of you that are maybe new to tanking or nervous about tanking, don't be nervous, just do it, because and especially these lower levels, you can pretty much handle anything. Like this dude, I'm just running, dude. I'm just like straight up running, throwing a barrel, and every once in a while I look back and make sure everybody's still with me. Oh, okay, y'all still running me, cool. And then we'll go from there. Boom. There's really not much to it. I got my taunt set up. You'll notice the way I set up all my tanks. If you'll watch like my tanking videos on my paladin, and you'll watch my warrior tanking videos, you'll see that F2 is my taunt, and I'll have Q as my dispel or my silence. Q for quiet. I have G. You'll see my roll is on G. Charge is on G. Speed of light is on G. G for go. It's on that way for every tune. So I have my key bindings the same, just about. And I have my and the way I also do is my 1, 2, and 3 are my chi builders. And the other keys are the ones that I want to spend it on, like with my breath of fire being on R and stuff. So yeah, take that dude out real quick. I'm gonna grab me a spare parachute. Give me a parachute. Click on the parachute. I always just put it there real quick. Boom. You can there's actually a way of key binding it like to J or some junk. I'm just gonna run with it. Boom. Where they at? Waiting on them to come down. They don't want to come down. Fine. we'll just kill people at random waiting on them, you know. Yeah, but glad to be back on the WoW. I'm doing some of this lower level stuff, leveling things. You know, I got back on this Orc Heineken. Maybe going to do a Brewmaster leveling series. I got a healer. I put up a video with me doing. I recorded a video. I haven't made it yet, put it up yet with me doing paladin healing. And so I wanted to just try a bunch of different healers out and, you know, see, you know, because I've done tanking and DPS, but I've never really healed seriously. So I'm gonna try the healing out. You know, I may do Mistweaver healing. I may dual spec and, you know, make Heineken a healer. I don't know though. I kind of like the idea of Heineken being a Brewmaster tank. You know, just that's why he's named Heineken, an Orc Brewmaster. I could just see the orcs getting drunk and spewing out beer and breathing fire and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna roll with it right now. See what else is going on in life, man. Still, I'm playing Call of Duty still a lot. I've been playing Heroes of the Storm. Yeah, I like Heroes of the Storm. I don't know how I'm gonna do videos on it just yet, but because it's just, I don't know. I mean, my stick or my gimmick, whatever you want to say, is I don't claim to be an expert. So, like, if I do a Heroes of the Storm video, it's just gonna be me playing and rapping and talking and stuff. So yeah. And I know I told everybody I had the webcam and I was going to start streaming some and everything, but I got busy during spring break. I had my son, which is good. I got my kid for spring break. That was a blast, man. Me and my son had a lot of time. We watched a show on Netflix, a new show on Netflix called Bloodline. That's a great show, y'all. I recommend it. I highly recommend Bloodline to anybody. And then what else? We watched WrestleMania, dude. WrestleMania 31. That's pretty fun, dude. My son, he's 14 years old and he loves wrestling. He loves the fire out of wrestling. And he's on that WWE network, and we I hooked up the laptop to the big screen and we watched WrestleMania 31. It was pretty fun. I liked it whenever the NWO came out, because I used to watch WCW. I was a big Goldberg fan and stuff back in the day. But yeah, that was fun. Me and my son, we had a lot of good times. We did a lot of good stuff, and then plus I do homework intermittently throughout. So yeah, we're gonna take this dude out. One thing I would recommend as a tank, you need to learn to do. It's not necessary these lower levels, but you want to get in the habit of pointing the enemy away from the boss. I'm pretty sure I've said that a time or two before. So, I mean, that's all tanking is. So. Is, you know, you just positioning the enemy, and so you take the tank, you take the boss, and you point him away from him, so you get all the badness. And but you see how fast that dude dies? I mean, it's insane. You know, it's just insane how fast that dude dies. This is why it's good to level as a tank, or it's fun to level as a tank. It's because boom, I just met up with these guys. Boom, as soon as I turned the old machine on and got online, I hit Dungeon Queue. Bam, my queue hit, and now we're talking a little bit here. Oh man, there we go. Come on. Maybe I should have edited this out. So, but that's Nomergan. Nomergan is really easy. You just go down the middle. You drop down there with your parachute. Drop down there. You kill the little green guy. You go down the hall. Nomergan's really, really easy. And then bam, we're going to hit this one here. And I actually did edit. This is Scarlet Hall, as you can see, and I actually did edit it out. My entire session was about an hour. You're not going to watch an hour video. But I did Nomergan twice and this one twice. And but these 3 dungeons you're going to see done in a row was done, or different dungeons done back to back. Boom. See there? I got him. I got those guys gathered up on me. Boom. We can handle anything as a Brewmaster. I used to recommend that if you're going to do a tank, a first tank, I used to say, hey, Paladins are great, they're easy and they're fun. But here's the thing with Brewmasters, they're fun in the lower levels, they're easy right now, they're one of the best lower level tanks, but they do get kind of squishy in the later runs, in the later levels. Once you get up to the hundreds and you start raiding with them, or dungeoning with them, they become quite different. They become squishy. They're squishy tanks. And I don't know, they're different. They're very different tanks. They're like warrior tanks. Warrior tanks are very different. They're You have to know what you're doing with a warrior to tank with a warrior. Now they've made it a little bit better because warriors are such high DPS, and that's where brewmasters come in. Brewmasters are, you gotta know what you're doing to tank with them once you get to the higher levels, because they don't have a lot of the things, a lot of the trinkets, a lot of the goodies. The one thing they do have is self heals, which is good. Warriors don't. Warriors do have some self heals. I shouldn't say that. That's incorrect. But like the paladins, dude, that's one of the beauties of being a paladin. I actually have a video where I healed myself. Level 15, dude, level 15. And I healed myself. I could have, somebody even told me in the comment section, I could have soloed that dungeon, dude, by myself. I healed myself through it, dude. Healer was there. He just wasn't doing no healing. Yeah. Check that video. It's called God, I Hate My Group. Look at that one day if you're ever bored. That one's funny, So, but the paladin, man, they're just powerful. They have their own self heals, and they have the awesome cooldowns. So, if you're first time tank, paladin is the way to go. But brewmasters, they're a lot of fun. What makes them so much fun, especially in the later rounds, once you get spinning crane kick and you start grabbing a lot of boss by AoE, and you can just spit fire that applies a dot to them, and you can just do they're just a lot of fun. Is this the one where the guy dies? No. It's the later one. Another one. I edited that one out. There's a guy, he ran out there too soon and he died. Boom. And now we just grab, we just gather all these folks up. I have my barrel throw. I have that one, not cake smash, the other one. I have it on the F key so that I can just run, hit F, and then just wherever I want to land it, I can land it. Boom. Boom. Have some fun. Those guys are on the other side of the room when I was paying over about them. And boom, we just stand in one place. We burn them down. Yeah. It's really fun leveling a Brewmaster. I recommend it. If you haven't rolled a Brewmaster, if you haven't tried Brewmaster tanking, they're a lot of fun. Again, I'm fully loomed out. I got the staff, I got everything, so I don't know why. Oh yeah, those were gloves. That's why I greeted on them, because I don't have gloves. I don't have loom gloves. Whenever I come across here, I always look, because sometimes they're there waiting on you, and somebody end up pulling them accidentally, And so we just go down there, boom. Watch that dude's life just go away. The other guys ain't even in the room yet, dude. And boom, it's over with, dude. I don't know what that's about. The follower thing, little symbol. So I killed that dude. We're out of there. But you see how fast folks die? As a Brewmaster, fully loomed out. And it's not me. that warrior's kicking tail. That rogue is kicking serious tail also. They're probably, I imagine they're fully loomed out also. So yeah, it's not just me. I'm not doing all the DPS. I'm not doing all the killing. So I'm not trying to make that claim. But just, I'm just trying to say, I guess what I'm trying to say, the point of this video is the fact that in these lower levels, you don't have to worry about it so much. In these lower levels, you don't have to worry about your output. You don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about output. You don't have to worry about, I don't know if these things would kill me. If you're tanking in these lower levels, whether it's, and you got looms and everybody's got looms, and you die, something happened. Something major went wrong somewhere. It really did. It was either a mechanical failure or something really went wrong. Because these lower levels, it's, and I have died though, like especially right here where I'm fixing to go into it. I've had somebody pull that back group and they just get overwhelmed and stuff. But now with WOD, I think a lot of people have looms, and more people than that, during mob. But there ain't no telling. But that's one reason why you see how cautious I am. I pull one group at a time, because somebody one time thought they would get brave and pull that back group, both groups at one time. We ended up dying. So I've learned my lesson on that. We just do one group at a time. Boom, spit that fire out. Then we're gonna go up in here. I don't know why he didn't do his talk. Maybe he doesn't do it for the Horde side. And when he talks about the Scarlet Crusade and everything must burn and stuff, he didn't talk. I don't know if it's because we're on the Horde. This is my first Horde toon, and I've never leveled a Horde before, so we're gonna do that. Speaking of leveling a Horde, I'm also going to try leveling a Death Knight, and that's going to be a tank, another tank. We're going to continue our Death Knight tanking series. We're going to continue doing the Death Knight later. I'm going to try to start leveling some toons because I'm not raiding anymore, and I'm really bored with the game. I'm really bored with WoW. That's one reason I started playing Star Wars. And look, I'm loving Star Wars. I'm making videos on Star Wars. I hope you enjoy them. I wish you would just give it a try. If anything, just look at it and go, oh, that's an interesting game. Because I couldn't afford my subscription with Star Wars either, but I'm still able to play it because I just go to preferred status. I can still run. I still do everything. So I lose some of the perks of being a subscriber, but not all the perks. So that's a cool thing. I think that's a model that WoW should try to adopt. So turning all this jump, boom, boom. Oh, yeah, see, again, this is the beauty of tanking. Leveling as a tank. Oh, we're gonna go through this one real quick. See, we're 15 minutes in or whatever. We've hit 2 dungeons. I actually have done more than that. So, anyways, that's beside the point. Now we're gonna go down this road here. I actually just decided that's ready for once. I haven't really done that yet. Alright, cool. Everybody's ready. Well, let's just go with it. Boom. Just start get immediate aggro on everything. It starts dying quick. And see, and I think I've mentioned this in other videos. What I try to do is watch the mob and watch their plates. And once they get to about 50% health, I either go to the next group. Boom. And then I see that guy being attacked. I'm like, okay, well, let's get them. Boom. Let's go over there and get these guys here. Boom. So that's the beauty of tidy plates. What you want to do is when you go to the config, you'll go down the menu and you'll see a thing where it says safe. And under safe, you'll want to change it to green. Because right now it's blue. You'll see it blue. It'll be say safe and it'll be a square, blue square. I changed that from blue to green so that I know, all is go. I like green. I like green better than blue. I've done it green ever since I watched Warrior, TSW Warrior, whatever it was. I used to watch him, his YouTube channel, and he did his green, and I've just been doing it ever since. I copied him, and it works. I like green. Green for go, all is good, so yeah. I go over and attack these guys out of habit. We probably could have hit the boss and these guys and survived everything rather easily. I mean, I see how quick these guys are going out. I'm like, oh man, we need to get that boss. Boom. Hit the boss up. Boom. Boom. Take him out real quick. I see the other guys coming in, and I'm like, well, this doing some stuff, some badness. Boom. Boom. He's dead. It's over with. Boom. So these Brewmasters, these Brewmasters are awesome. They got self-heals. Pretty soon I'll get chain lightning. I'll be like the Emperor with my green lightning. So yeah. I'm so scatterbrained. One of these days I'll actually bring notes and stuff. But I don't like a lot of YouTubers use scripts and stuff. I guess I need to use a script one day. So I do sometimes. I do have like touch points and stuff. But anyways, like I said, I'm bored with WoW. So yeah, we're gonna do like a DK leveling. Try to level my Death Knight Horde. I don't have any. Don't have 100 Horde yet. Level 1. I don't even have a 90 Horde. I have nothing high level Horde. I think this 35. Well, excuse me, that's not true. My Death Knight's my highest level at 60. But other than that, this one here at 35 is my highest level Horde. So I've never played Horde before. So I've always been Alliance. My guild's an Alliance. So yeah, boom. Them stupid training dummies get me every time, and I'm like, and I'm saying, oh, it's a training dummy. Okay, we ain't gonna worry about it. But they plop up with nameplates too. So take them out. See that guy doing business? Well, we need to get him. Your job as a tank is simply to grab aggro and to make sure everything is hitting you, while you're, and that's it. You don't have to top the DPS charge. In lower level dungeons as a tank, you do top it up. But once you get to raid level, you have to untrain yourself to think about DPS. You really do. Because once you get to the raid level content, in-game content, a tank should be at the bottom of the DPS list and not the top. You're about threat generation and control. You are not about doing the best DPS. If you want to do DPS, you need to play a DPS toon. So yeah, I don't, so you see the lower levels, you're like, oh man, you're doing, it's not about that, And I can't even see my thing there. It may be undamaged done. A lot of times I have it on the wrong one anyways. I have it on damage done instead of DPS, or I don't know. I don't really pay attention to those meters that much. It's just up there because it's up there. Boom. So yeah. Let's see, what else do we want to talk about? I'm gonna try leveling some healers, and we're gonna level a Death Knight. I was actually thinking about getting back on that rogue. I laughed because I'm like, you know what? I ain't even leveled the rogue yet. I did a rogue leveling series one day, or made one video of it, and it did pretty good. It got a few views, a few likes, a few comments, and then WAD dropped because I was gonna level while I was waiting on WAD, but then WAD dropped, and I was like, you know what? We're just gonna. And I forgot all about that. The other day I was going through my past videos, and I was like, man, I made that video, and I still ain't done that. So yeah. Oh man, so we may do that. We may do that. Start leveling some Horde toons and just fooling around with the Horde side of the game, you know, because that's something I've never done, and maybe that'll help wake some interest in me for the game, you know. Because right now I'm very bored with WoW. Just the monotony of it, you know. I'm not a fan of the garrisons. I'm not a fan of I'm just not a fan of it, you know. So yeah. So maybe that'll help. What else we want to talk about? Because this thing is wrapping up. We're almost done here. I'm just going to show these 3 dungeons. And the reason why I wanted to show these 3 dungeons, and I'm making a little bit longer video than what I normally would, because I don't like making like long videos with dungeons and stuff, because you know, I start rambling and it starts sounding like I'm retarded. But I'm watching my line of sight here. I'm like, am I out of this line of sight? Because I've died here a few times. As a tank, you need to watch this line of sight, because sometimes you get out of line of sight of your healer when you go off to the side there. So I'm watching my health. So yeah. But I wanted to show one of the beauties of leveling as a tank is we did 3, and it's actually unusual because a lot of times you'll do the same dungeon over and over again. Like when you hit level 60, man, you do that same dungeon like 5, 10 times in a row. I can't remember the name of the dungeon right now. It escapes me. No, it's not Black Fathom. Not Black Fathom. I can't remember that. It's a spiral. You just go in a circle. Boom. And you go up a hill, and you go down a hill, and you kill a dragon. And you go over there and kill a dragon. Go up some stairs, kill some dragons. Y'all know what I'm talking about, level 60. You do that thing like 10 times, dude. And it gets on your nerves. But, boom, we hit this guy up. We're going to get knocked out. But, so this time was unusual. I had to do 3 different dungeons in a row. Just boom, boom, boom. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, man. That's sweet. And unfortunately, I forgot the sword in the middle, and it despawned. So I wasn't able to finish the quest off. So that sucked. But yeah. Back to Brewmaster. Look, once you hit level 30, boom, you got enough spells that you can do that rotation, those abilities all the way through. We're going to do a DK tanking videos. We got some healing videos coming up for a while. We got more Star Wars, and I got more Advanced Warfare, Call of Duty coming up also. So we got a lot of stuff going on our way, and maybe even some Heroes of the Storm. So I don't know, y'all. Well, y'all have a good day, man. I just wanted to drop in and say hi and stuff. The summer's on our way. We're gonna have a blast this summer, folks. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. Peace out, good people. Peace out.